well, we're getting there. All the work back here, I think, is done. Got a few things done the last few days. I've had it in here because we had the hurricane, so I wanted to get it back in the enclosed area. And the other thing, so I could put my other cars under the carport. But what we've managed to get done, since we now have all the parts to finish it up, the fuel tank is hard mounted. And what I've done there is I've taken some 5/16 18 threaded rod, run it down through the fiberglass, nutted it on each side of the fiberglass, and left the stud sticking up that the board fits down over, and then just use lock nuts all the way around so the tank can come out with one person without anybody being underneath the truck. Got the vent run down through a hole and down through a hole in the floor. Got that end of that vent stuffed with some rolled up old window screen to try to keep the damn mud daubers from plugging it up. And took the tank apart the other day while the generator was screaming and installed the return from the factory system, from the Sniper system, which comes out as a 6AN. And then I got a 6AN to 8AN adapter, and now I've run my 8AN or half-inch stainless down through the floor and mounted it on the frame rail, which I'll show you in a minute, where it's going to attach to the hard pipe. And the exit is done. Again, straight out, half-inch, 90 degrees. Crawl down under here. Oh man, it was brutal today. Come on. Yeah, alright. So we come out of there, got her attached, and then we get to the fuel system itself, which we've got my little shutoff valve. So if I ever have to change a fuel pump, I don't have to drain the tank. I'm going to come up with a way to mount that a little better. And we transition down to 6 3/8 hose. That comes with the kit. 3/8 hose, 3/8 hose. And then we get over here to where it's going to transition to the hard pipe. And the hard pipe will run along the frame up to the front. And you can see a couple of the studs that are holding the fuel tank itself down. We will scooch forward a little bit under the axle. There's another one of the studs. And then this is the return line, which comes out of there and will go along the frame. And again, that's where it's going to hook to the hard pipe. And I've just got that again taped up, keep the bugs out of it. Because I may not get to this weekend, because I got to go to Arkansas now to get some stuff ready for deer season. And let's see if I can find, yeah, there it is, the vent. I'll probably put a hold down on that as well, just to keep it from flapping in the breeze. But that is the rollover vent, so I'll probably just tuck it up there like that or something. Get it out of the way. One more little thing. And then we're ready to run the hard pipe. And once the hard pipe is all the way up there, we'll have 2 more sections of stainless that go up to the fuel injector. So that shouldn't take too long, but it's going to need the car on a lift, or back on the lift, because there's only so much you can do under there. And the only reason I was able to do that is because the factory fuel tank's out of it. But yeah, so far making the braided lines has been going pretty good. The fittings, they're Summit, but they're working fine, screwing together nice. I'm using some good O-ring grease to facilitate those going together, but they're working well. I like the foam that's in the tank. I pulled all of that stuff out when I put the return in it, because I had to get in there with a vacuum after the fact and vacuum out all the chips from drilling the 9/16 hole that it needed to put that fitting in with the dip pipe that goes all the way just about to the bottom of the tank. Make sure you don't aerate your fuel. But oh yeah, just hooked up the fuel sender. I haven't tested it, but it's the same as what was in the old tank, so it should work. And I think that's it right now. We've got, like I said, we've got a few things done. Not too much, but it's coming along. And the thing I got to figure out now is what I'm going to do to cover this hole when I take this thing off, because now that the tank is out, that thing, the neck just kind of is there, and it could, if it turns, it could get into the tire, which would, I'm assuming, then blow the rear fender off, which we really don't want to do, since Minardi's out of business, and I don't know where the hell the molds for these cars are. Anyway, but yeah, that's where we're at on the old 37 fuel system. It's coming. I got to run the rest of that line and then wire it. The only weird one I'll have to run, I'll have to extend the wire for the fuel pump back here from where it was kind of amidships, and then run the positives and grounds for the Sniper. Hook up the oxygen sensor. I think that's about it. There's not a whole heck of a lot left once the fuel system's done, but the hard part's the fuel system, since this car had nothing. I do like the look of the 8AN line. A little beefier than the 3/8 would have been. Unnecessary, but fuel is flow, should not be my issue. Anyway, like I said, hope you all are having a good day, and we will talk to you next time once we get a few more things done. Hopefully we're up on the lift and we got the damn pipes finished. Talk to y'all later. Take care.